guys, I just got a 74 on the XP Deus 2 with the 11-inch coil. We're running again the famous sweeper program. And guys, I've dug something really spectacular here. I'm gonna show it to you in just a second. It's real windy out here today. We're back on our 1700s plantation site, and this site has given up nothing but colonial artifacts, and we just got a stunner here. And I believe it's silver, so we're gonna show it to you guys. So look at this. You guys can see it down here. I'm pulling it out. We got us a pair of cufflinks, or a part of a cufflink maybe. Look at there. And it's got, it's a heart with design on it. Check that out. Super outstanding find. I cannot believe it. I've never dug anything like this, and I know it's colonial because all this stuff off of this site is colonial. I haven't dug anything dating past the 1800s. So this is a stunner here, but a beautiful, beautiful design. This heart-shaped design on this looks like what could be a piece of silver. So the XP Deus 2 locked in on it 74. Thought it was going to be a shotgun shell, and it definitely fooled us. And we got this beautiful piece that we're looking at right now with an AS on the front of it. Is what it looks like. Okay. All right, guys, we just had that beautiful silver find. We got a 77 coming up right here. Y'all hear it? Running that sweeper program and the XP Deus 2 with the 11-inch coil. We've had a great time out here on the 1700s plantation recovering artifacts. From the 1700s. This is an early site here in South Carolina, and love getting on these types of sites. And we got it out, still saying 77, 76. Let's hope it's not a shotgun shell, and let's hope we didn't get fooled. And I think we got us a button, guys. And we do. Beautiful flat button. Doesn't look quite as old as some of the others. Nothing on the face of it. At least I can't see anything. But yeah, we got us a good flat button. I love that green patina still being on these buttons. But there we go. 77, 76, good quality button too as well. So we'll take that find and we're gonna move on. Having a ball out here hunting on this 1700. Okay guys, we got us something down here. It's ringing up a 70, 71. I'm hoping it's not a shotgun shell. Please don't be a shotgun shell. And it is not, guys. It is a beautiful button. Beautiful button. And I was looking to see if there's something on this one. I don't think I see anything, but it does look like there's something on it. Maybe those are just scratches. Or is there a design on the front of it? This is definitely an early one. Tomback button. Nice size tomback too. You guys can see it. Deus 2's locking in on these targets 70, 71, and it's a beauty for sure. A beauty for sure. Okay. Using our sweeper program and our 11-inch coil on the XP Deus 2, and we're out on the 1700s plantation. Dates all the way back to 1750, and it's given up some really, really nice artifacts. For sure. We believe that there was a Revolutionary War soldier that lived in this house. But no USA buttons. We did find a British button on this site, so maybe there's another British or a USA button or something like that hiding in here for us, but we'll see. Another great, fantastic find. We just opened up this hole. Now this hole was surrounded by iron. I wish I'd have live dug it, but I didn't because I was a little suspect with it. But when I finally got it out of the hole, it turned out to be this beautiful, heavy, high quality button with design on it. And the design is sort of hard to make out. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but we were using our sweeper program, and again, very nice button with design on the front, high quality. It was ringing up an 82, but it was mixed with iron, and when I was turning on it, of course it disappeared. I became real suspect on whether I wanted to dig it or not. I think it was sort of laying sideways or on its edge, and that's why it was giving off that sort of signal. But again, another nice button. This one's got some design to it, so we'll take that. It's real windy out here. You guys can hear the wind blowing, but a beautiful day here. So we're gonna keep after it and see what else we can find. Okay, see you guys in a few. Okay guys, we just opened up this hole. It was ringing up a low 5960. We made sure we got it out of the hole. We know it's down here, we hear it. It's ringing up a 60 now on the XP Deus 2. And let's see what we get here, guys. I see something green. Looks like a button, possibly. Let's see. And it is. It is a button. Really weird button too. It's like almost looks like the face has been smashed in. It's got some indentation to it. I don't know if it's, I don't know why it's like that. It does have a little bit of design on the outside. Just looking to see if I saw anything on the face. And I don't believe there's anything on the face. There's the back of it. You guys can see it. Really weird design button. I don't know that I've ever seen one like that before. It does. It's got some little flowers in the middle of it. Check that out. I can get it to clean up a little bit. Look at the flower design on that, guys. Isn't that really cool? Very nice early button here. We're on a 1700 site, and the Deus 2 is making short work of this heavy iron on this site, and it's popping buttons left and right. But again, another spectacular find. He's calling me over. He's using the Mind Lab Manicore, and he says he's got a oldie here. Look at this button that Michael has down here. Check that out. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at that, and it's got design on the front of it too. You guys can see it sort of coming up. And look at the back of this thing. Look how big the shank was on that. But yeah, definitely design on this. What? I don't know. Maybe a floral pattern? I don't know. This button's got some weird look to it, but it's definitely an old one. Look at that thing. So congratulations to Michael. Michael's having a good day too. He's probably dug about 6 buttons by now, 6, 7 buttons. He's in that range. Yeah, so that's a good one. That's a great find right there. I love these old buttons like this, and we don't get an opportunity to dig that many of these types. So when we start getting on a site like this, it's really gets your heart racing. All right, we just got this hole out. This was ringing up a 61. Y'all hear it? 61 on the XP Deus 2. And I think it's another button. I could be wrong. It could be a shotgun shell. And I see something green. And it is another fabulous flat button. I know you guys are tired of seeing me digging buttons, but look, there are a lot of people that'll never get the opportunity to dig buttons. These are Colonial buttons. And the thing you got to keep in mind, when I dig a button, it could easily be a coin, it could be a piece of gold, it could be anything. So you got to dig these signals because they can ring up in the same range. This one was pretty low on the Deus 2. We're using our sweeper program, and this was ringing in a 5960-61. And again, you've got to dig these signals. If you don't, then you're definitely messing yourself up. But I know you guys are tired of seeing me digging buttons, but again, these are pieces of history, and they could also be a piece of silver. They could be, I won't say silver, but they could be a piece of gold easily. There's no telling what you will find when you get on some of these early sites. So you got to dig those targets. I love digging buttons. I know a lot of you like digging buttons, and that's why we dig them, and that's why we show them. So there you go, another beautiful flat. All right, Michael just brought me over one of his finds. Look down there, guys. Look at this. Look at this button. Look at all the silver wash that's still on this flat button. You guys can see the back with the shank. But Michael is killing it out here with the Minelab Manicore as well, and he's got a beautiful silver wash button. Isn't that nice? All right, we're still out here and we're hunting away and we're having a fantastic day. I just dug this. This was ringing up a 6163 on the XP Deus 2, and just like what Michael dug a few minutes ago, this one's got a lot of silver wash on it. And looking to see what's on the back of it. It's got a little bit of writing, but look at that. Look at all that silver wash still on this button. And again, you got to dig those because those can easily be something spectacular as well. I love digging buttons personally because that just means that something really good's waiting on you. And all of these buttons tell a story. They tell, you know, what was going on here. We know someone that lived here had a lot of money. The pottery shards, the old black glass bottles, Westerwald ware, the money being dropped around here. All of those are clues to tell us that this early 1700 site was owned by somebody that definitely had money for sure. So there you go. All right. And there it is, guys. Look at that. Beautiful King George III copper coin. Now it's been hit with the plow. You guys can sort of see some of the design on it. I got to clean it up. But 1760 something. I can't tell the actual date. You guys might be able to see it a little better. When I flip it over, I could see a date down at the bottom. Let's turn it and see if we see it. But yeah, it's down there at the very bottom, which is sort of masked, but it looked like 1760 something. But there we go, a KG3 off of this 1700 site. This is our fourth one that we have dug in the last week. Pretty amazing. 4 KG3s in the I'm sorry, 3 KG3s and a KG2 that we've dug off of this Colonial site. So we're finding a lot of beautiful Colonial artifacts. We dug a nice piece of silver earlier that we'll have up on our video. And there we go, Mr. KG3, 1760s coin, dug right here off of this beautiful home site from the 1700s. Whoever had this lost it almost 300 years ago. Okay, Michael's coming over. We got the XP Deus 2 with the sweeper, and we got a 9091 that was just banging. And we had to dig it. We're on a 1700 site. We're gonna dig those types of targets, and we plopped it out, and over here, down here in the dirt, there it is. Guys, let's see what this is gonna be. Oh, we know what it is. It's Mr. Real. It is him in the flesh. Check him out. That's a beauty. That is a smoker for sure, guys. XP Deus 2, sweeper program. Anybody that doesn't believe that this bad boy doesn't hunt down silver running that sweeper program, they're sadly mistaken. Check out how good a shape this thing is in. Guys, that is a beauty.
Should be a 1.
I think it is a 1 real. And guys, that made our day. We dug a King George, a silver piece of jewelry from the 1700s, and now a beautiful real. This is a day for the record books for sure. Okay, guys, y'all saw it. XP Deus 2 sweeper program, 11-inch coil, and we've got a beautiful real after we drop it. That is a thing of beauty. Okay, you guys saw it. Okay, we've got a beautiful flat button. Looks like a tomback. There we go. Nice silver wash still on the face of it. And there's buttons still in here. We're hoping to find a military button. We've already dug one British Rev War button. So we're hoping there might be another, maybe even a USA button in here, but we're gonna keep after it. This one's still got the silver wash on it. It's a tomback button. So it's late 1700s, mid 1700s more than likely, based on all the artifacts that we've been digging. And there we go. So we got us another spectacular find. Okay, we'll catch you guys real soon. Guys, to say that we're having a great day is just truly an understatement. We're still working this plantation, this old 1700s home site. It's a beautiful day. My buddy, NC Relic Hunter, is over there digging. But guys, you're not gonna believe what I just dug. And this just keeps going. We're using the XP Deus 2 with our sweeper program. And I can't wait to show you this find. Check this out. So look, down here by our XP Deus 2 is our old buddy, King George. And there he is in all of his glory. We dug 2 King Georges today, a Spanish real, 1 real, and now we've got another beautiful Colonial copper. And we are super excited about what we're seeing on this site. This site dates to 1750, and it's just given up a ton of artifacts. We don't believe this site's ever been hunted before, and that's why we're finding a lot of these coins. This is my 5th King George in 2 hunts. So we are flat out crushing it with the XP Deus 2 and the sweeper program. Guys, if you haven't checked out my video on the sweeper, you're a relic hunter, you definitely want to get this and put this on your Deus 2. Now it does work very well in mild soil, which is what I'm hunting in. So again, you know, I can't guarantee it'll work on your site, but it does very well on my sites. And the sweeper program knocks fire. So here we go. We're on a roll, guys. Let's see what else we can find before we leave this place. It's starting to get a little bit late in the day, but we're having a ball.